I am live. Hey, hello everybody. Just a quick broadcast. Catching up here. Had a silly prospect today. I have on my webpage something important you might want to do too. Anybody can go to my webpage, ClaudeDiamond.com, and schedule 15 minutes with me. It's something I offer. It's an incentive. It's to bring down the walls, the barriers, open up the gates. It's the way to. I believe in attraction marketing. Anyway, so I had someone who set up an appointment with me. It was today, 10 o'clock or something. I'm in San Diego, California right now. And 10 o'clock came, nothing. And I was set it up to be on Zoom. Sometimes people need an extra minute or two. So I waited and waited. And I sent the person a text, no response. Finally, 15, 16 minutes later, this person came on. And I leave Zoom on all the time, Zoomclaude.com. And I said, "You're late." And he says, "Well, yeah." And this is the worst excuse I've ever heard. He said, "I had to take a shower." Now he gets up, he gets points for hygiene, okay? But talk about a bad way to start a relationship. Um, and the amateur salesperson, in my opinion, would say, "Oh no, don't worry about it. Listen, we all got to take showers. Don't worry about it. I have all the time in the world." Worst thing you could say to a prospect. Why? Because it shows that you don't value your time. Why should they? They can manipulate you like they do. The best thing to say is, listen. I can't help you, and people call me for sales and real estate and marketing. It's going to be hard for me to help you very much if you don't respect my time. I can see your problem already is you don't value other people's time. You're 15, 60 minutes late. And then he gave me the "I am sorry" and everything. I said, well, then we went on, and he said, "I really need help. I'm working on this real estate deal, and I need help with the contract. I need help with the marketing and everything else." And I basically qualified this prospect, and very quickly. One of the things I always like to talk about is money up front. I think you should always talk about money up front. I know a lot of you have trouble with this, but how many of us, honestly, we're on sodium pentothal and two martinis right now, okay? Um, how many of us have wasted time with prospects, given those $1 million presentations, drove in our cars, met them at places, drove to their offices, and then they said, "Gee, this is great, Claude. I love your product, service, real estate deal, but I don't have the money right now. But I'm working on it, and give me a call in a couple of weeks, months, or something like that." Boom! You don't make any money. Whose fault is it? The prospect? No. My mentor used to say there are no bad prospects. There are only S-word salespeople. Okay, shitty salespeople. And he used to say this all the time. And do we have rights in the sales process? And I'm going to be doing a video on that probably either later today or tomorrow. It's called the Salesman Bill of Rights. I think we have rights in the sales process. So basically, what you can get from any prospect you talk to is a yes. We love yes because that means we go to the bank. Why are we in business? To go and make money today. Or we can get a quick no. They don't qualify. They're not the person in authority to make a decision. Their urgency, their motivation is very low. The time frame is 6 months from now. Well, you've got to qualify people very quickly. It's the whole point of my little 3-minute timer that I give away to my mentoring clients. And the thing about it is, if you can't, yeah, you want a yes, of course. You want a quick no, not a reluctant, slow. Well, this sounds really good, Claude, and send me the information, and I'll look over the contract, and I'll get back to you in the near distant future. No, can't accept that. I'd rather have a quick no than that dangling thing that they give you. And then the third thing you can get, which is very, very valuable, is a lesson. When you have a prospect, you know there's a snowball's chance in hell you're ever going to do business with this person. This is when you get some real life practice. And so the person was going to me, "This is the deal. I need help with this contract. I need help with this and this." And this guy didn't qualify. This guy didn't have two nickels to rub together, and he never will. Okay. I mean, I just knew this up front. So I can have a little fun with this. And I'll tell you why I like to have fun. I think sales can be fun on the way to the bank. Okay. So I said to this guy, "I have all the solutions for you. I can help you with the contract. I can help you with the marketing. We can solve the problems with the buyer and sell. I can help you with all this. But unfortunately, we're out of time and I have to go take a shower." And I said, "It was nice to speak with you. Goodbye." Okay. I know what you're saying. but it felt good. And I'll tell you right now, if you don't feel good in sales, if you're feeling stressful, you're doing something wrong. Sales should be fun on the way to the bank, please. You can have so much fun talking to people, asking questions, answering questions, as long as it leads to an answer in the first phone call. I close people, I qualify people, I get contracts, I get appointments, or I get out in the first phone call. Why? Because life is short. And nobody, as I always say, nobody deserves success more than you. You've got to work smarter. We all work smart and hard. We hear that from every guru at every firewalk seminar. But you got to have the system. What 3 steps: agenda, qualification, commitment to close. Boom, 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 like a little staircase. If you've read any of my books, How to Sell with Guts, The Mentor Teaches the Guts Sales Method, The Rules of the Guts Sales Method, The Guts Update. I have a lot of books on my webpage, ClaudeDiamond.com. I also mentor people who want to make very high 5 and 6 figures per month. Okay, I don't work with people who want to make a few $100. You can't afford me if that's all you want to make. The thing about it is, when you have a sales system, you have the $1 million skill. So when you get a prospect, and I believe in attraction marketing, even guys who are late taking showers, still a lesson can be learned, and you want to make yourself feel whole. You got to protect that little thing inside you. You know, we all know Charlie Brown from Peanuts. Okay, remember that one character, Linus, always was sucking his thumb and always had a little security blanket with him. You know what? We all need to feel good. Everybody's a little bit insecure, but you have to come on. You have to basically, I just made this card today, flip the switch. You have to be that assertive, not a bully, that confident person who can fire the prospect, who can ask questions, or basically my 3 favorite words. People ask me a lot of questions, and I say, I don't know. That's a great question. You must have asked that for a reason. Can you help me out? Why did you bring that up? I stay in control, and I qualify the person while I'm getting the information. And if you've listened to any of my videos, I do something very, probably one of the best strategies I've ever learned from my mentor: redirection. I go positive or negative in my questions to get the responses I want. I also do a lot of stroking and nurturing and a lot of different things. Guts is a psychological system. It's a part thespian skills. It's part modern psychology, learning how to have good discussions with people and have a lot of fun on the way to the bank, so you don't have to let people lie to you and manipulate you and tell you they're taking showers and silly things like that. Okay, listen, nobody deserves success more than you. Thank you so much for joining me. This is just a quick little video. I love to share the things that happen in my business every day. I work out of my home office here. I'm in San Diego, California right now. I live in other places, North Carolina and Colorado and some other places. And basically all I have to do is give good phone. Do you give good phone? If you give good phone, or you know how to get on FaceTime or Zoom or Skype or any media system, and you're talking to people every day, you cannot help but succeed. If you stop giving these boring intellectual presentations and start learning how to ask questions. What does your doctor do? I always use that analogy. Your doctor asks questions. They're not a mind reader. And you have to learn to do the same thing while you're qualifying them up front. Someone says to me, Claude, how much is this deal going to cost me? A lot, Mr. Prospect. That's the answer. What's your budget? What are you comfortable spending? Maybe you don't want to spend a lot of money. Could you share that with me? Are you pre-approved? Asking questions with stroking, nurturing, and redirection is such a brilliant skill. And here's the best part: it's stealth. They will never see what you're doing while you're doing it. This is Claude Diamond. I do answer my own phone. How come nobody else does that? 970-281-5151, or pull me up on ZoomClaude.com. I like to leave Zoom on a lot because I love face-to-face, so I can answer your questions directly. And go to my webpage, ClaudeDiamond.com. I got free stuff there, and you can schedule a free 15-minute with me, okay? Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining.